So let me start off. Who's lost money in investing in the room? Well, my wife's here in the room. We lost money in investing over the time, well, obviously, for many years before I started Keiretsu Forum. The whole spirit of Keiretsu Forum, we help each other be smarter, hopefully more efficient investors. We have 700 fundings. And why I'm here is I love real estate, and over $100 million has flown from our members into real estate over the years. But it's really, really important that we all help each other. We don't take warrants or commissions when you're a Keiretsu Forum member. You invest directly, but we all help each other be better investors. And anybody know what Keiretsu means in the room? Well, it's a famous sushi restaurant about a block away. But it's a term of synergy where investors help each other to hopefully vet and screen these great opportunities you're seeing today. In fact, I've seen four companies so far. I want to come back to Northern California. I've made 49 investments at Keiretsu, of which half of them I don't get because I draft off smarter people than me at Keiretsu Forum and help me be a better investor. But all the real estate, which is my background, has come to Keiretsu I've invested in. And I've had, of my 49 investments, I've had 19 liquid events, I've had 8 failures. I'm batting about 38% IR. And the half of the companies that I don't get, I'm doing the best because I've drafted off smarter people than myself at Keiretsu. I want to acknowledge first, Matt told me about this great event over the last couple months, and so I stood up in front of our chapters. We have 365 members in Northern California, and we have 37 chapters globally. But a lot of us like real estate investing, and we love fund business. But let's acknowledge, let me have our Keiretsu Forum members that travel here on their own nickel to be here today. If you can stand up right now. We got Bing Heckman, we got Richard, my wife Miley, Nathan, we got Lena, Freddie is in the back room. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, guys.
So this is what happened last year, and I would imagine probably at least 70% of the companies that are presenting today will probably have throughout our chapters, and you can select which chapters you want to go to. I will probably personally, my wife and I will probably invest 3 or 4. And one of the reasons I'm here is obviously see what kind of investments will resonate with me, but also our members. And the whole spirit of Keiretsu Forum, we help each other be smarter, more efficient in the way we look at things. And this is what happened last year. Some of our chapters are brand new, and some of them, in fact, I just memorialized Bangalore. We're moving throughout India. We started in Chennai 4 months ago, and now we're in Bangalore and Mumbai next. There's a lot of capital around the world to help these great presenters. And I put this slide up because, you know, we love real estate, and we've always loved real estate. We've done over 100 million in real estate, and we will continue to support real estate. And that's what's unique. I mean, a lot of people don't know what angel investing is, and we're taking tremendous risks, but conversely, there's great opportunity. But real estate has been for us more safe harbor. In fact, one of your companies, I think, is Safe Harbor, presenting. But it has been a little safer. There you go. But we like to roll the dice, and we've invested in LED lighting, women's shoes, wine, etc. And quickly, I know you have some questions, but let's just talk about recent liquidity events. We just had probably the largest liquidity event history of Keiretsu Forum 2 weeks ago. If you look at Telltale Games, and this is why, you know, I thought my kids thought I'd cool when I invested in this because Game of Thrones is on their app. They got the licensing right for Game of Thrones, but that was a 200x that happened last week. We put $2 million, it was valued at $450 million last week. So sometimes we get lucky, but I always think it's disingenuous when people talk about their great returns. We've lost money also. But those are our recent liquidity events. Women in the room, you have some beautiful women here. Clarisonic, and a lot of our great deal flow comes from our women members. These are Northwest chapter. Nathan McDonald, you're in the audience. Chapter, he runs our Northwest, and now he's running Keiretsu Capital, which is a top-off fund, which is our great deal flow that's emanating from these companies. But Clarisonic is a brush for your face. You bought it. I think the price has gone down from $250. Yours from down to $150. But that was a 13x for us. We put a little over 2 million, and we had a great liquidity event a year and a half later, and that was Clarisonic. I was concerned about that because I didn't think the IP, intellectual property, I thought it'd get stolen in China. But L'Oreal bought it because our trademark and our patents and our IP was strong, and so now it's throughout the world. I'm very proud to see our products around the world. In fact, you go to the airport tomorrow, the high-end vending machines, you can buy an earbud, you can buy now women products on it. That's called Zoom Systems, and I'm a very happy investor. That's going to be an exit this year for hopefully $300 million. Waypoint Home, getting back to real estate, 2 Keiretsu Forum members out of San Francisco, Colin Wheel and Doug Bryan, came together. They created Waypoint. They're flippers, and they have 15,000 homes, probably one of the largest market makers in the United States now. But they came together, and that's what's the spirit of Keiretsu. Members come together. Yeah, we invest together, not through an LLC, but when you make an investment, 100% of your dollars goes there. But members come together also to create companies. And I put this up because this is our portfolio of real estate companies we've invested over the last 15 years. Fairways on top, Pacific Westland. A lot of these are Northwest. Thank you so much, Nathan, for bringing great deal flow. Link is out of the East Coast, and that's a fund that's paying, ironically, that's paying anywhere from 12 to 15%. Now, our members looked at Link, and they said, we don't want some of the risks that you're giving us. So what we did with that company, we said, okay, let's do an A tranche and a B tranche. A tranche is 40% LT, loan-to-value ratio or below. The B tranche is higher, it goes up 65%. And so our members took both. My wife took A, B, but now we're just on the A piece, which is hopefully paying us about 14%. So we do equity, obviously, in real estate. We do, obviously, debt. And so also, what I'm excited about, that Nathan's in the room. Nathan McDonald now has done a great job, been my partner for 10 years to launch Keiretsu Capital. He's my CEO. We have 3 general partners. Also, we have 69 members of Keiretsu Forum, and we're offering it to non-members. This is a technology fund that is topping off our best deal flow. And the other reason I'm here is because in 3 months we're launching our real estate fund. We're going to be, going back to that slide, we're going to be looking at our best deal flow that's happening here. We'll probably invest in Matt, but we're going to top off, obviously, great deal flows that come to us. But Keiretsu Capital is a diversified index fund that invests in technology. And so if you're an investor in that, so your $100,000 investment in that, you'll invest in 40 companies, 2,000 each. Obviously, we do the work, but we're going to do the same thing for real estate.